abandoned Imperial fortress. Their
The
weapons will
tactical, 100% of damage is shared amongst everybody. Handshake restores all health and armor, and a perfect parry block deals significant damage to the enemy, but the window is smaller. Best to prepare the handshake mode in advance.
Strong enough to bring down that beast and the towers. Even with your aid, we do not have the forces to penetrate the main gate. You will need another way.
Default.
Understood.
This path will lead you into the jungle and towards the fortress. May the Emperor grant you success.
The Tyranid corruption grows as we delay here. It is time, Captain Akara. It is imperative we access the fortress's weapons.
The front gate is inaccessible, so you must enter from below. Fortress schematics show a waste reclamation center. Travel beneath the Tyranid and up into the fortress.
If we are to cleanse the planet of Tyranid filth, we will have to tolerate filth of a different kind.
Where there is one, there is an infestation. Go hither. Sacred schematics required.
Very well. I would expect Terminus to be here as well.
That pit
Okay, that's
of
enough.
Theos is but a horrid blunt. A lictor hunts us, veiled by alien stare.
I should take that all in my house. Whoa, what the? Okay. Delayed hit.
I'm airborne ready.
What the? Hey. Oh, okay.
Flight and let
Bye. Bye. You may have recovered your full health, but that combination will take all of it.
avenging angel to the more of death.
This is the second wave.
Xenos hunger is satiated rapidly, but the Imperial clerics are dependent. Flipping fresh magazine. Fire! Keep them! Let steel rain!
Come on.
Reloading. Purification by brightness. We have cleansed the Xenos. Jump back with you. I am the righteous sword.
You should have encountered extremists by now.
I am airborne ready. Another alien falls to the Imperium's keen blade.
Your movement is erratic. It is horde evasion. Evade away from my firing lanes.
I will do my best, brother. sighted. Cache revealed.
One of the advantages about being an assault into Termination is that assaults are not ammo dependent, nor they're primary weapon dependent either. Still scale very well to the end of the level. The one weakness is the lack of ranged attacks. Anything not executed, whatever.
Releasing frag grenade.
That is a rarity. Next.
Avenging angel.
Next.
The world is seen of sort. Now
Next. He wasn't even red.
Be as an angel of death.
Boom.
I am airborne ready. That pitiful Xenos was but a horrid blight.
Come on.
Another alien falls to the Imperium's keen blade. Go forth and slay them all!
Just Can you guys hurry up and take care of the target, please? Still wasting time. Oh my god.
Straber, that weapon of yours is the pride of the armory.
Agreed.
Good talk.
Cover my reload!
Whose voice was that? That's not the right voice.
Unblocked.
Was that stupid? It sounded like it.
Who needs stims?
I'm gonna take this as a precautionary measure. I'm generally worried about this batch.
All my armor repair the target. Then I will take
Where are the targets?
firepower.
That's a lot of souls.
Avenging angel. Throwing crack grenade. Your reign of terror is ended.
Now the zone traps are gone.
No sermon.
I may occasionally sound like a chaplain, but I follow our Primarch the same as you. The battle is...
Oh yeah, baby. Dodge this.
Close enough.
Whipping fresh magazine.
Finally! Our journey ends, Captain.
Good. The hive ships are moving into range of the capillary towers. We are in Kadaku's final hours.
The stench here is strong, but my wrath is stronger.
Violent confidence.
Finished and ready.
Feel your packs, brothers.
Together we guide. For the Emperor! The machines slumber. We will have work to do in here.
Welcome, ministers. System reset required. Initiate rites of reawakening at all consoles to termination.
This whole system must be activated before we proceed.
Head for the consoles.
The Xenos infestation is stemmed for now. Swapping magazine.
We cannot leave this place without awakening all the console.
I am airborne ready. Be as an angel of death.
Vessel detected. Sharing the divine blessings of the machine god.
Commencing reload.
Attention, ministers. Communication with console body. Biological impurity detected. Invasive material must be removed prior to resumption.
Shoots.
Whatever this impurity is, shall it find it from the invasive material located.
Foreign
This is but the outcome.
detected.
We need to find and remove the spores.
Resume communion with the console, ministers.
What am I looking for already? I found the chicken.
Communion established. Transmission of blessing has commenced.
That's one. The other one's
Console operational. Connection to core controls established. Blessings extended to the slumbering unit. Awakening has begun.
Hi.
The Xenos infestation is stemmed.
Console has been reawakened. Functions restored. Praise the Omnissiah. System restoration complete. Primary controls reset.
We can go. Open the door.
We are inside the fortress, Captain.
Good. Head up to the cannons and remind the Xenos of whom they dare to attack.
fuck isn't buried? That's his problem.
Supplies marked.
Uh-oh, somebody took a lot of damage for no reason.
That pit
That
of
wasn't me.
Xenos was but an abhorrent blight.
Somebody took a boatload of damage.
Claim it for the Emperor.
Stop taking damage, you dothy!
Hold those mines. Commencing reload. Score my arm with cannon fire.
Why are you guys trying to get... Fuck, man.
Reloading.
What's wrong with you guys? What the fuck?
You lack further, brother.
Your point?
What stirs your passion if not combat?
Preparing for combat.
Your heart is as cold and still as stone.
It merely steadies my aim.
Oh,
Physically, Ramina dug its own grave. Into the grave. Gifts from the four stim injectors here.
We are committed to this cause. My gratitude rush here.
The survivor calls for ill-begotten aid. Lance it. Burst down Termination. Stay there. Throwing frag grenade. The Imperium's hammer rises to strike. Avenging angel at your disposal. This Ravener has despoiled its last swamp of land. Jump pack refuel. Take flight and let terror fall. Another alien falls to the Imperium's keen blade.
what the...
Take heed. Latest see guns. I'm airborne ready. sight unseen, the lictor stirs no more. Wrath shall reign, avenging angel at your disposal. Quick grenade out! Reloading. Carnifex type 2. Halt. We are the
There. That is how we will rise to meet our foes.
jump pack refueled. Consider it sacred soil. Ready for next encounter.
The Tyranids seem to know you're close. They are amassing at the fortress.
Then that is where they will die.
My war gear is satisfied.
It is even bigger up close. Good. With this fortress's defensive weapons, we will terminate its existence.
That pitiful Xenos was but no horror blood.
I think it's because of lag. That's why the kills aren't popping up. So nothing to do with my game. I think I'm actually lagging.
You are near the last cleanse. You will need to find the manual controls to operate them.
The console is near. We will unleash the cannon's divine
Yeah, it's
wrath.
laggy.
Targeting system non-functional. Initializing second system. Chameleon established. Force connected.
That explains it.
Targeting system online. Ministers. Activate. Service now will relay your target to the system. The office hours.
Solid hit. That has it.
Defense cannons depleted. Engage auxiliary generators to resume firing.
Tyranid canker sighted. Free as an angel of death. Mending inflect more.
What the? I didn't mean to press that.
Activate the generators
He
and
doesn't
satiate
know
the
what to
cannon's
execute,
thirst.
does he?
Avenging angel at your disposal.
The Titan launches its
And
missile.
I used my steam when I was supposed to do a freaking melee attack. Well, that's a waste of my stims.
The armory.
Activating. We can fire the defensive cannons.
Remote system no longer detected. Engage console. Service guard detected. Synchronization complete. Cannons ready.
The abomination targets us
Mother!
with pure shot.
What?
This is how we burn a wood. Do not let yourself be sullied by the Xenos' weapons. See how the filth suffers against our glory. shot. This is it spews. Energize the las cannons and rain fire down on these foul creatures.
The Emperor sees the wind is ready.
Power flows. Cannons ready. Unleash holy fire.
Auspex and Fortress communication link has been established. Auspex connection.
Steer clear of its foul projectiles. It nears death. The Imperium's hammer rises to strike. It expels its pollution. Do not become defiled by the Tyranid's expulsions.
Take the shot on those damn towers and unleash divine retribution. Let us make sure the Tyranids choke on their nails.
Well, we made it through without a hitch. Thanks to our heavy bolt pistol, Retribution's Bequest, and our heroic Thunderhammer Storm's Dominion. I'm a bit worried at the over-reliance on explosive weaponry from the Vanguard as opposed to, actually pairing attacks, but not much I can do about that, huh? So let's go through the perks themselves. Let's do the perk tree first. First, we had Armor Reinforcement, whereby non-finisher gun strikes restore an armor segment. For the Assault class, this is the only source of survivability that you're going to get. The other two perks are probably better off if you're bringing a Block Hammer or a Block Power Fist, a Block Waist-based weapon, as that will give you your source of armor. Right? But if you're using a parry weapon, then this is a better source of armor for you. Next, I take Consecutive Execution. The reason being is because the ability to gain equipment back is very, very important at the highest level of this game, right? Your grenades, your crack grenades, melter bombs, any of these resources are highly valuable when it comes to either crowd control or singling out important enemies. You notice that I use them particularly on big enemy fights, either on zoanthropes or just terminus enemies in general. I usually prefer to save them for zoanthropes because the assault class finds it very difficult to reach them since they like to stay in the air. So it's always good to be able to get those grenades back without having to, rely on looking for pickups around the map. Next, Knowledge of the Enemy, which increases your melee damage by 15% against Majoris or Extremist level enemies. Majoris and Extremist enemies are the two most common elements of danger that you're going to find at the highest level, with Extremists being quite prevalent in lethal and absolute / hard stratagems. So this is important. As an alternative, if you were to say be fighting chaos enemies, this is pretty good as well. While performing charged enemies, you take 25% less health damage and you don't lose control and you cannot be knocked back. This is not only good against chaos enemies, but also if you bring a block weapon, this is very, very good. Block fist and block hammer, Thunderhammers really benefit from this perk much more so than this one. And the reason being that you'd prefer it in this situation is because block weapons by nature have the highest damage output compared to other weapon classes, the weapon types. For the team perks, all of them are pretty decent. I would say for me, though, personally, I prefer Strategic Strikes because that extra melee damage against extremists and terminus enemies is very important on the highest levels of the game. For this tree, either, Smiting Angel or Precision Strike are good. Hammer of Wrath, I don't use this one, and in fact I think very soon this will be sent over to the prestige tree as a prestige perk, so there's no point getting used to this now, right? I prefer Precision Strike for me personally because it allows you to single out Majoris and or extremist enemies and kill them more quickly. And for me, I prefer taking these enemies out, particularly when fighting against Tyrannid. The reason being is because of the Synapse weakness. When you kill a Majoris higher ranked enemy in the presence of their Minoris allies, the Minoris allies are hit with a blast of damage, which can either disorient them, incapacitate them, or just straight up kill them. So I love this perk. Next, Zealous Blow, whereby your ground pound kills restore your jump back charge by 10%. Even though the radius of that ground pound is reduced by 50%, it is still useful enough to get your charge back, so I still take it regardless. And next, we take Diligence, whereby a fully prepared ground pound does 20% more damage in return for a 25% longer charge time. To me, the charge time doesn't matter, as the damage puts your enemies near the threshold for a kill. This is also a good one. After finisher, ground pound deals 25% more damage. That's also really good. And this one, after a perfectly timed dodge, you deal 30% more damage. This one is more niche. If you want to go for a jetpack angel based build, by all means, you know. As for the signature perk, I just take ample ammunition, just as a quality of life perk. I find that Ascension kind of makes you waste valuable time thinking about when you should use it. You want to like get into the middle of all your enemies. I think it's better just to use the jetpack. Don't have to worry about it. Commitment is probably better if you want to go for a jetpack based build. It's just not my style. For the prestige perks, I take Unyielding Oath, which is the single most important perk that you're going to get as an assault. So get this one as soon as you can. I also take Adrenaline Boost, whereby after a perfectly timed parry, block, or dodge, you don't lose control. This is not the most consistent. It works most of the time, but not all the time. Next, Duelist, whereby your perfect parry and block window increases by 25%. This can actually be really useful when you have the stratagem that makes you deal a lot of damage by parrying or blocking, but the window is shorter. This can help counter that. And last but not least, Fortitude, whereby your health is increased by 15%. Extra health is pretty good, especially on a class like Assault that needs to be a bit more tanky. As for the weapons, we take, as I mentioned before, the Heroic Heavy Bolt Pistol, also known as Retribution's Bequest. This is the perk tree that you can see now. As you can tell, we take the first 3 in the top row: Headhunter, Adamantine Grip, and Rapid Health. Then we go down for the next 1, 2, 3, 4 perks: Increased Capacity, Extended Magazine, Death Strike, and Great Might. Then we head back up, and for the last remaining 4, which are Discipline, Strong Finish, Headhunter once more, and lastly Gunstrike Reload. For the weapon, we take the Heroic Thunderhammer, also known as Storm's Dominion, with incredible perk, whereby both fully charged attacks as well as a ground pound will leave a shock grenade effect. For the perks, we take pretty much the entirety of the second row up until the second last perk. Let's go in order. Perpetual Strength, Fast Preparation, Perpetual Strength again, then we take Perpetual Strength on top of that. Continuing forward, Shattering Impact, Seismic Chain, Perpetual Strength. Take one down below for the Aftershock. Continue onwards, Kill Streak, Aftershock Improved, Minoris Slayer, and here we take the one above, Majoris Slayer. And that is the build that we have for the Assault. Right. For those who are wondering, the Heroic Heavy Bolt Pistol's passive is No Help Is Coming. When a Majoris enemy is calling for help, one tapping them on the head will instantly kill them and can't deny the call for reinforcements. So that is the build. I hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you as always for your support, and I hope you look forward to more content. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always,